all the nutrients that we need. We can transport other waste products that we don't want, like carbon dioxide, urea, ammonia, all that can be eliminated from the body. Now, same goes to plant. Plants also has certain importance of having a transport system. Why is it important to have a xylem? Why is it important to have a fluid? There are four that I have listed down. Okay, first is to transport water. Water is always transported from the roots to the tissues. Like I said before, the only way for water to enter the plant is through the roots. Alright, so to the tissue so that the cell can function. The cell has to undergo a lot of biochemical reaction. So for the cell to undergo all this reaction to maintain its functionality, it must have water. So for water to reach the cell, xylem is important. And xylem is important. Next, transport of water also from roots to the leaf for photosynthesis. Like we saw in Bab 2, water is needed in the light dependent reaction for the photolysis of water. If there is no water, photosynthesis cannot occur and plants cannot make their own food. So water is necessary for photosynthesis. So the xylem needs to transport water for photosynthesis. Okay. Next is the transport of dissolved solute and minerals, such as we already learned in the last chapter: potassium, magnesium, nitrogen, phosphorus. All these minerals are important for the functioning of the cell. We have learned what are the importance of each of the nutrients. So those substances also need to be transported. They are also transported together with water. So xylem is needed to transport all this dissolved material. Alright, and lastly is for the phloem, transport of organic substance. Now these are from the leaf to the tissue because organic substance are produced through photosynthesis. So from photosynthesis it is produced in the leaf, and from the leaf must go to all areas of the tissue for what? For cell functioning and also for the growth of the cell. Also for the growth of the cell. So these are some of the importance of having a transport system in the plants. What are the transport system tissues? Two types of vascular tissue. One is the xylem and one is the phloem. So we are going to learn how the xylem is, how the phloem is. That is what we're going to learn. Alright, so first we get into the xylem. Xylem tissue and its adaptation to transport water. Why only the xylem can transport water? Why cannot the phloem transport water? Why other parts cannot transport water? Only xylem is able to do that. That is what we are learning here. Now, please understand xylem is a tissue. Xylem is a tissue. When we say xylem is a tissue, it consists of certain types of cells. It consists of certain types of cells. So there are four cells that the xylem is made up of, but you need to focus on the first two. One is the vessel element. Remember, all these are actually cells. Vessel element is a cell. Trachea is a cell. Parenchyma is a cell. Fibers are the cell. The ones that you need to focus are these two. Okay, this is a vessel element cell. This is a vessel element cell. So a lot of vessel element cell, chantum, forming the xylem. Forming the xylem. This is a tracheic cell. This is a tracheic cell. It's a tracheic cell. So a lot of tracheic cell, they join together forming the xylem. That's why xylem is called the tissue. Because it consists of four types of cell. The main two cells are the vessel element, the tracheic, and the less likely, these two it's not that important. Parenchyma and the fibers. So water is transported in the water and minerals are transported in the vessels and the trachea. Okay, like I said, this is one vessel element. A lot of vessel element, they chantum, forming the vessel. They attach, forming the vessel. One tracheic cell, this is a tracheic cell. A lot of tracheic cell, chantum, they form the trachea. So the xylem is consist of the tracheic and also the vessel. Xylem is consist of tracheic and also vessel. So water is being transported in the tracheic and also in the vessel. In the tracheic and also in the vessel. So there are two parts to the xylem. One is the vessel that is made up of the vessel element cell, and the tracheic which is made up of the tracheic cell. I hope you can understand. Now